We celebrate today this solemnity of the Holy Trinity, where we acknowledge three persons in one God. It is probably one of the most difficult of all the doctrines of the Church to comprehend. And yet, the reality of the Holy Trinity is the reality of relationship between the three persons and with us, as is seen clearly in the Scriptures. We must remember, first of all, that God has revealed himself to us in Jesus Christ. But God also remains mysterious, and we will not comprehend the how or possibility of three persons in one God until we are in God's eternal kingdom. Nevertheless, in our first reading, we clearly see a strong relationship between God and Moses. God makes clear his desire to have a relationship with his chosen people. And God reveals himself as Lord. And Moses presents the Ten Commandments to his people to teach them the right relationship with God and with one another. In our second reading in the letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians, St. Paul exhorts the Corinthians to mend their ways and to agree with one another in matters of faith. Only then will they find and receive God's peace in their belief. Our gospel reading teaches us how God's love is made explicit. In the sacrifice of his only Son, for those who believe, redemption is possible. It is not for judgment, but for salvation that the Son was sent into the world. Jesus, in turn, promises to send the Holy Spirit, who will abide in the Church and with each one of us. Thus we are called to believe, rather than risking rejecting God and risking condemnation. We are called to live in the image and likeness of our triune God, for grace is given to us by Jesus Christ, who is God made visible among us. By being merciful, slow to anger, and rich in kindness and fidelity, we manifest the grace given to us by God. The Holy Spirit is the life force within God and between God and us, and it is the Spirit who unites us with God and with each other. This communion through the Holy Spirit is a great gift given by God, but is also a great challenge for us. Being conscious of God's merciful, gracious, kind, and faithful nature calls us to gratitude. We give thanks by showing mercy to one another, especially those who wrong us, or being kind to someone who hurts us, or to be gracious when someone ignores us or takes us for granted. Gratitude is also expressed by being slow to anger rather than quick-tempered, lashing out at others. Living this gratitude certainly can be challenging. Yet when we don't mend our ways, and when we do not live in gratitude to God, we can inhibit communion with God and thus with each other. This solemnity of the Most Holy Trinity reminds us that our one God is a community of three persons. Being created in that image and likeness of God calls us also to build community. The Trinity, while remaining mysterious, is nonetheless operative in our lives. Let us then give glory today to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit by becoming more aware of God's grace within us. Let us manifest that grace by becoming more merciful, more gracious, more kind, and more faithful. By doing so, the communion of the Holy Spirit will be made known to all those in our lives.